to the tavern with you.
And the magic flows like jewels in the gardens. Let's dive into the realms of DeFi kingdoms.
In the lands where heroes roam, with quests and kingdoms we call home. There's a monk who drinks and spins his yarn, and a caster casting spells at dawn. It's the drug monk and the spellcaster, guiding you through realms faster. Crystal Vale is staring down, break down quests and tell the tale. Up a chair, have no fear, kingdom secrets you'll find here. Will shine bright with heroes summoned, ready to fight. The monk's got wisdom in every sip, while the caster's magic never slips. It's the drug monk and the spellcaster, guiding you through realms faster. Crystal Vale, staring down, break down quests and tell the tale. Up a chair, have no fear, kingdom secrets you'll find here. Jewels shine bright with heroes summoned, ready to fight. The monk's got wisdom in every sip, while the caster's magic never slips. You'll find here. Gardens grow, jewels shine bright, with heroes summoned, ready to fight. The monk's got wisdom in every sip, while the caster's magic never slips. It's the drug monk and the spellcaster, guiding you through realms faster. Crystal Vale is staring down, break down quests and tell the tale. Up a chair, have no fear, kingdom secrets you'll find here. You'll find here. So grab your mug and hold on tight. Let the magic up to fly, kingdoms take flight. To the realms.
All right, let's jump into another deep dive. This time, we're heading into DeFi Kingdoms.
Oh, DeFi Kingdoms.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Now, for anyone who might not know,
That's
DeFi Kingdoms, it's this really cool game. You battle monsters, you level up your heroes, and you can even earn some crypto along the way.
Yeah, it's got that play-to-earn element that everyone's talking about.
Exactly. And our source material this time is Heroes of the Blockchain. It's got a ton of details on some awesome updates coming to the game.
Really cool stuff.
Yeah, we're talking about like hero transcendence, weapon durability, even hints of an underwater city.
Wow, that's a lot to unpack. What I find really interesting is how the developers are using these updates to add more strategy to the game. It's not just, mindless clicking anymore.
Right.
You have to really think about your choices, and there are actual consequences.
Yeah, okay, so let's start with this divine essence thing.
Okay.
It sounds kind of intense, like you can sacrifice a hero to get this powerful essence.
Yeah, it's called Hero Transcendence, and it basically adds a whole new level of decision-making to the game.
Hmm.
Do you keep a powerful hero? Or do you, burn them to maybe boost your other heroes?
That's a tough choice.
It is. It's a whole new way to manage your resources. Actually, if you're interested, there's a Governance and Alpha Roundtable from back in May on YouTube where some of the developers talk about the implications of this.
I'll have to check that out. So you're really making me think about the value of each hero now.
Exactly.
And speaking of value, now your equipment can wear down, just like in real life.
Totally. It just makes sense, right? Like, if you're a warrior going into battle,
Yeah.
you wouldn't expect your armor to stay perfect, would you?
No way. It's going to get all dented and scratched up.
Exactly. That's the whole idea behind equipment durability.
Yeah.
Just brings another level of realism to the game.
So now I have to think about repairing and maintaining my gear.
Yeah. It's not just about getting the best stuff anymore. It's about keeping it in good condition.
Okay, that adds a whole new element to the game. So, how does this work practically?
Basically, as you use your equipment, its durability goes down.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll need to use resources in the game to repair it.
Okay.
Or, eventually, it might just break.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So you got to make those tough choices, right?
Yeah.
Do you use your best gear all the time and risk it wearing out? Or do you save it?
Ooh, good strategy.
Right. Adds a lot more depth.
I'm really seeing how these updates add so much more depth to the game.
Me too.
Okay, but let's switch gears for a second.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this mysterious new city, Submersia.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it sounds so cool.
This is where things get really interesting. The developers have been dropping little hints about this underwater city for a while now.
Yeah, I saw some of those.
And it seems like it's connected to a new storyline, something about pledged heroes.
Pledged heroes. What are those?
We don't know much yet, but it seems like these heroes have made some kind of oath, and whatever they do affects what happens to Submersia.
Ooh, very mysterious. Right. It sounds like players might actually be able to shape the world of DeFi Kingdoms through this storyline.
That's exciting, and for those who want something a little more direct, they're adding PvP tournaments.
Yes, they're going with a bracket-style tournament, which is awesome.
Classic.
It makes things so much more exciting. Imagine climbing the ranks, facing tougher and tougher opponents, and then finally, you're in the championship.
It's like a real tournament?
It is. It's perfect for players who love to compete and want to show off their skills.
You're battling for glory.
Exactly. Not just loot anymore.
I love it. And it sounds like they're making combat even more dynamic with new skills for every class.
Oh yeah, they're really expanding the combat system to give players more options.
Cool.
Each class will have more basic attacks and new skills to learn. So, you have way more control over how you fight.
So it's not just about using the same attack over and over again?
No, you have to think about your strategy, when to attack, how to use your skills to beat your opponent.
You gotta be smart.
Exactly. And that's what makes it so fun, figuring out the best way to win each fight.
Makes sense. And they're also adding new reward systems to encourage people to explore all parts of the game.
Oh, definitely. So first of all, they're doing a retroactive reward system for hunts.
Retroactive, what does that mean?
So if you've already done hunts in the past, you'll get rewards based on what you did before.
Oh, wow. So it's like a bonus for all the hard work you already put in.
Exactly. And they're also adding combat bonuses for pets.
Wait, so my cute little pet dragon can actually help me in battle?
Yeah. Well, we don't know all the details of how it'll work, but it's going to be awesome.
That's amazing. So now it's not just about managing your hero. It's like you have a whole team.
It's a mini army.
I love it. And speaking of teams, there's this new glory and honor system that sounds interesting.
Oh, yeah. This system is all about, social status and reputation in the game. You can basically bet your honor on the outcome of battles.
So you're putting your reputation on the line every time you fight.
Exactly. Adds a whole new level of risk and reward.
Wow. And for those who love a good challenge, they're making both PvP and PvE even better.
Yeah. They've added new challenges like level 10 mining quests and void hunts,
Yeah.
just to keep things interesting.
Oh, wow. So they're really committed to keeping things fresh for everyone.
It seems like it. They're not just resting on their laurels, they're constantly adding new content and improving the game.
That's great to hear. But hold on, we've only scratched the surface here. The long-term roadmap for DeFi Kingdoms is packed with even more features.
Oh, yeah. We haven't even gotten to the really exciting stuff yet. We're talking a traveling system, in-game chat, achievements, crafting, golden egg hatching, land functionality. I mean, there's just so much.
Wow, that's a lot to take in. It sounds like they have huge plans for the future of DeFi Kingdoms.
They definitely do. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
We'll dive into all those roadmap features after a quick break.
Okay, sounds good. But until then, what excites you the most about all of this? What do you think is going to change the way you play DeFi Kingdoms?
Ooh, that's a tough question. There's just so much to look forward to. There's so much to look forward to.
I know, right?
It's really impressive what they're planning.
It is. It shows they're really in it for the long haul.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's dive into some of these long-term roadmap features.
All right.
There's a lot to unpack, and some of these could be total game changers.
For sure.
Let's start with the traveling system.
Okay.
Sounds like we'll finally be able to explore different regions with our heroes and pets.
Yeah. Imagine, trekking through snowy mountains with your frost giant companion,
That'd be awesome.
or sailing across the ocean with your Kraken pet.
So cool. It opens up so many possibilities.
It does. It's not just about seeing new places, though. It's about what those new environments might offer.
Right, like new quests or resources.
Exactly. And speaking of connecting with the world, they're finally adding in-game chat.
It's about time, right?
I know. It's like a basic feature for an online game.
Makes such a difference.
It really does. It'll be huge for the community. Players can finally coordinate, share tips, trade items, just chat with each other live.
It'll make the world feel so much more alive.
Definitely. No more relying on Discord or whatever.
Everything happens right in the game.
And if chatting isn't enough, you can even form guilds.
Guilds. That's huge.
I know. You can team up with your friends, create your own emblem, work together towards goals.
You could dominate those PvP tournaments we talked about.
Or become the best hunters in the realm.
It adds a whole new layer of strategy and social interaction.
Absolutely. You're not just playing solo anymore.
You're part of a team. But what about those who do prefer to go solo?
Well, they've got those covered too.
Okay, good.
They're adding limited quests and dungeons.
So, like, more individual challenges.
Exactly. Limited quests might have unique stories, rare rewards, special events.
Oh, that's
And dungeons, could be more of a classic dungeon crawling experience.
Puzzles, tough enemies, awesome loot.
It's great that they're giving players so many different ways to play.
I agree. No matter what kind of player you are, there's something for you.
And for those who love the real hardcore stuff,
Yeah.
we can't forget about the large-scale PvP battles.
Oh, man, those sound epic.
Imagine, like, massive armies clashing, heroes from different guilds fighting for control.
Maybe even sieges with catapults and stuff.
It's going to be intense.
I can't wait to see how it all plays out. It could change the whole political landscape of the game.
Totally. It'll be fascinating to see how players organize themselves, form alliances, wage war on a massive scale.
It's like they're creating a virtual world where players can write their own history.
It really is. But let's take a step back for a second.
Okay.
What do all these features tell us about the future of DeFi kingdoms?
That's a good question.
I think it shows that the developers have a big vision for this game.
Definitely not just a quick cash grab.
No way. They want to create a world that players can get lost in for years.
It's ambitious, but I think they can pull it off.
I think so too. They're listening to the players. They're always innovating. They're pushing the boundaries.
That's what makes DeFi Kingdom so exciting.
It feels like we're watching something truly special being born.
Yeah, it's like watching a seed grow into a giant tree.
Love that analogy. We've seen the roots take hold. Now the branches are reaching out.
Who knows what kind of fruit it'll bear in the future?
So true. But before we get too carried away with the future,
Right.
let's appreciate how far they've already come.
It's true. From humble beginnings to a thriving community, a real economy,
And a game that's actually fun to play.
all because of their hard work and dedication.
And their willingness to listen to the players.
It's a reminder that sometimes the most amazing things start small.
With a simple idea and a lot of passion.
Well said. Okay, but let's be honest here.
Okay.
Which of these features are you personally most excited about?
Ooh, that's tough. There's so much good stuff coming. But I think, for me, I'm most intrigued by the land functionality, especially in Crystal Vale.
Crystal Vale, huh? What is it about that feature that stands out to you?
It's just, we've talked about equipment wearing down and how you can even transcend your heroes.
Right.
To me, owning land just takes that to a whole new level. It's like you're not just an adventurer anymore, you're a landowner. You have a stake in this world.
I like that.
And Crystalville, that's what makes it even more interesting.
Yeah, Crystal Vale, it's one of the newer regions, right?
Exactly. It's not as developed, so there's more potential for players to really shape it.
So what could we actually do with this land in Crystal Vale?
Well, they've hinted at being able to build structures.
Ooh, like what?
Maybe a blacksmith forge to repair your equipment,
Oh, that would be useful.
or a training ground to level up your heroes, or even a marketplace.
A marketplace. That's cool.
Yeah. Imagine trading with other players right on your own land.
So we're like building our own little kingdoms.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe owning land will give you access to special resources or quests.
Ooh, or even influence over local governance.
It could totally change the whole power dynamic of the game.
It's like they're creating a world where players can really leave their mark.
Yeah, it's not just about playing the game, it's about being a part of it.
I love that. And with features like crafting and golden egg hatching coming up, it seems like there'll be even more ways to customize your experience.
Definitely. Crafting's something people have been asking for.
For sure.
Imagine gathering rare materials and crafting, like legendary weapons and armor.
Or magical artifacts.
It could totally change the in-game economy.
I'm already picturing myself as a master blacksmith, crafting the best weapons in the realm.
And those golden eggs, who knows what they hold.
Maybe powerful new pets.
Or special cosmetic items, or even new areas to explore.
The possibilities are endless. It feels like the developers are always pushing the limits.
They're not afraid to experiment, that's for sure.
And that's what makes DeFi Kingdom so cool.
It's a testament to the power of the community, too.
How so?
Well, they've been super open to feedback.
Yeah, they have.
A lot of these roadmap features came from player suggestions.
So it really is a collaborative effort.
It is. They're not just building this game for the players, they're building it with them.
And that's what makes it so special.
It's constantly growing and changing.
Shaped by the people who play it.
Exactly. So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah,
I think it's safe to say DeFi Kingdoms is on the right track.
definitely.
From those hero changes to land ownership and those epic battles, the future is bright.
It's been awesome exploring all of this with you.
I know, so much to look forward to.
We've covered a lot, but this is really just the beginning.
Who knows what else they'll come up with.
One thing's for sure, DeFi Kingdoms is a game that rewards you for really diving in.
Definitely. So gear up, stay informed, and get ready for an adventure.
And don't forget to keep an eye on that equipment durability. Until next time, may your heroes be strong, your quests be fruitful, and your journey through DeFi Kingdoms be amazing.